Today, we're going to look at optimizing Hogwarts Legacy. On the day of release, Hogwarts Legacy wasn't exactly performing well, and with the latest patch from Avalanche Software rectifying several of the issues, there are still many things we can do to optimize the game to perform even better. Please follow along carefully. This is Z Optimisation, here to guide and inform. Let's get into it. Alright, to start this off, we're just going to navigate down to the Start button and search Game Mode. We're just going to make sure the Game Mode is set to on. Once that's been turned on, we're just going to research for graphics settings. In graphics settings, we're going to make sure that hardware accelerated GPU scheduling is turned on. Just scrolling down a bit in graphics performance preferences, we're just going to browse and search for the Hogwarts Legacy exe. Once we've located it, it'll be in your Steam folder in Steam Apps. In Common, Hogwarts Legacy, and then the exe should be right there. So once we've selected that, we're just going to add that. Once that's done, we're just going to re-browse and locate the second exe file, which is inside the folder Phoenix. And then binaries, Win64, and there it is. So we're just going to add that one as well. So after we've added them both, we can just scroll down, locate them, and select options, and set them to high performance. Our next step is likely overlooked, and that is making sure our Windows is up to date. Now, if you're an Nvidia user, we're just going to navigate down to the System Tray area and open GeForce Experience. In the drivers section here, we can press check for updates. And if there is one available, I highly suggest downloading and installing it. Now, you're going to want to locate your Steam directory. This is the place where you've installed Steam. Once we've located the exe, we want to hit Properties, go to Compatibility, and we're going to select Run this program as Administrator, click Apply, and then OK. Now once that's done, we're going to head back where our Hogwarts Legacy exe is and hit Properties. Under the Compatibility tab, we're going to make sure Disable Full Screen Optimizations is ticked, as well as Run this program as Administrator. Then we're going to click Change High DPI Settings, and we're going to select Override High DPI Scaling Behavior. Now we're going to want to download a program called Nvidia Profile Inspector. The download link will be in the description below. This tool is essentially a more advanced Nvidia control panel and gives us a lot more options to play around with. We can also create profiles. So I'm going to show you how to import a profile I've made for Hogwarts Legacy. Now where it says profiles at the top, we just want to type Hogwarts Legacy and then select it. Once that's selected, we're going to import profiles. This profile here, HogwartsLegacy.nip, I'm going to leave in the description below. Once that's finished and imported successfully, we're going to hit Apply Changes in the top right corner. Back down to the Start button, we're going to type Exploit Protection. Under Program Settings, we're going to select Add a Program to Customize and choose Exact File Path. In here, we're going to select Hogwarts Legacy exe and open it. As we scroll down, we're going to see Control Flow Guard, and we're going to select Override System Settings, and then turn it off. Once we've done that, we're going to go back in and select that second Hogwarts Legacy exe and apply the same changes. Back down to the Start button, we're going to type Run. Once that's open, we're going to type App Data. In here, we're going to navigate to the local folder and then press H and select Hogwarts Legacy. In here, we're going to open the saved folder and then through to Config, Windows No Editor, and there's a file called Engine.ini that we're going to open up in Notepad and scroll straight to the bottom. Now, I'm going to highlight this text. You won't see it in your INI file, so copy and paste it from the description below. And once you've done that, we're going to look at Streaming.PoolSize. This value is associated with your graphics card's VRAM. For 4 gig, we're going to put 2048, for 8 gig, 3072, and for 10 gig plus, 4096 up to 5120. Once that's done, we're going to find GameUserSettings.ini and open it. I found the field of view in-game to not be far out enough for my personal preference, so we can change that value here, and I would not recommend going above 35. Pressing Ctrl F, we want to search for full screen. Now once we've found it, we're going to see 2 lines, full screen mode and last confirmed full screen. We want to change both those values to 0, and then add the line, preferred full screen mode equals 0. Once that's complete, you can just hit File and Save. Now it's time for a little benchmark. In the first preview, we're going to run everything at Ultra. Now we're going to show our optimized settings. I'd recommend pausing the video and copying these settings and applying it to your game. Now, there's nothing more disappointing than having your most anticipated title release and perform poorly. Chances are you're not going to enjoy the experience as much when your game is dipping into low FPS territory and stuttering consistently. Having been a PC gamer for 10 years now, I've become quite accustomed to games underperforming, especially at launch. It almost feels at times like the PC platform is forgotten and a last thought. Nonetheless, we have several solid methods in this video to compensate and rectify these issues. My game is performing much smoother overall. I'm no longer experiencing stutters and my FPS has been quite stable and consistent. I really hope this guide helps with the performance issues to those watching. There's nothing more satisfying than problem solving or finding solutions for poor performance. This video was a joy to make and one of the first lengthy videos I've ever made. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching, and if you did, I'd greatly appreciate a like, sub, or even a comment below. This is Zed Optimisation. I'm a tech enthusiast and remote optimizer. Feel free to check out my socials in the description below, and I'll see you all in the next video.